All right, I was trying to wait for it to get a little bit more quieter, but without further ado, let's just get this going. Hey, welcome. My name is Ryan. This is my new channel called Crosswatcher. Basically, I'm going to start here with a small ritual, and as I explain what's going on, I have here some frankincense, and what I'm doing here is a small gesture of love and protection to get us started. Welcome into this energy, fellow cross watcher. Now, if you're not familiar with what's going on right now, most of you are familiar with what's going on right now. You're having a spiritual awakening, and this is just one of many messages being sent to you from Source, from your higher self, your higher consciousness, to receive messages so that you may embody your higher self and that intellectual intelligence that collects, that collective that we are all sourcing from, that we're all drawing energy from. Now, I've never done this before. Just like you, I had a spontaneous awakening, and this has taken many years. I'm not going to get into great detail, but you came into this world with a gnosis, a certain ideal. Hard for me to explain. I've never explained it before to anybody. You basically see through the web. You see through the weaving of life and everything within what you know now is the third dimension, fourth dimension, and then operating from a fifth dimensional perspective. A lot of you are headed in that direction. I'm headed in that direction, or seemingly operating from that direction. Everything is happening all at once. The past, the present, the future, it's all happening at once, and we're all just trying to catch up, if you feel what I'm saying. And so, without trying to explain too much, basically, the reason why I've created this channel and the reason why I'm putting out this first video and future videos is because Spirit or Source has been on my case to do this, to come out with this, to open up the space of energies that I'm already living with. You are already living with these energies day in, day out, and they are kicking your butt sometimes. And that's all right. And then other times you feel at peace. You feel like there's an alignment and there's a balance coming in. With all these energies here, you have the angry energies, the resentful energies, the sexual energies, the nervous energies, like I'm feeling right now, talking out loud, having to vocalize out loud and know in reality I am talking to myself. I am indeed talking to myself, and I am okay with that. And sometimes you just gotta point out those triggers. You have to look at them with your discernment and tell yourself that I am all right with these. I'm all right with this. This is who I am. This is okay. Hey, we I don't know a whole lot about astrology, but we have dawned into the age of Aquarius, and Aquarius is all about what? It's all about taking on transformations, owning them, the occult. These esoteric principles coming into light, and not hidden to anybody. They're available to everybody, and nobody is special and nobody is unspecial. We are all part of this collective consciousness, and that's where we're going. And so without further ado, we're going to get into the intention of this video, which is relaying a message that's been waiting for you, that Spirit wants to communicate with you about. And I did some meditation earlier. Like I said, I've never done this before, but here we go. We're going to start off with some affirmations. Now, the reasons why we're here, past, present, and future, is all going to come into play. You know what I'm talking about. You get that. You get what I'm talking about. All right. With every careful intention I set, I move closer towards taking back power, taking back my power, is something that you've been telling yourself lately. And the journey is all about discovering what that power is, and you already have that that idea that knowledge is power. Yeah, life is cliche, and we'll get into that later. The different archetypes and how important archetypes are, And if you are interested in archetypes and different archetypes, go ahead and leave me a comment down below letting me know archetypes that are coming to your mind that you're battling with lately, or if you are interested in knowing more about archetypal things, topics, talking about archetypes and how we perceive them and how we use them to do shadow work. Now, if you're interested in that, leave me a comment down below and hit the thumbs up. Now, this is my second channel. I had a channel on fishing. It was just me going outdoors, just a vlog, learning how to fish. And that actually got abruptly halted. Like literally, like Spirit just said, nope, no more. That ain't happening. And now this is what you do. You're eventually going to figure it out. And so here we are. Okay, that's my side of this whole thing. You are here because Spirit is put this into your algorithm or whatever, however YouTube works, and now you are using this as a cross watch, basically a loving term taken from tarot, where you are now becoming aware, or you are aware now that everything you do is cross watching. You are fitting together archetypes to do shadow work in order to align yourself and elevate everything about you, your vibration. And you're trying to, what you're trying to do is you're trying to shift timelines, and which is completely natural. There's nothing wrong with that. There's a lot of fear that comes with that, but all in all, you know in your heart that you have to overcome fear in order to make breakthroughs in your life, and that's why we're here. Another side note: heaven is not a destination. True heaven is that state of being where one becomes all in the co-creation of existence for all eternity. Now, this is something that you've known ever since you were a child. And that blows your mind. Isn't that crazy? It's like you've known this, but you couldn't admit it because you're just a kid. What do you know, right? So you just kind of do what you're told, and those fourth dimensional archetypes, those fourth dimensional principles, energies fall into play, and they override everything that we come into this world for good reason. And this is all for growth. This whole channel is for growth. Like, you are not here to not grow. You're not here to revel in me. You're not here to watch me be a ranting lunatic. You're here to explore and experience more of where this is taking you, where Spirit is taking you. This is something that we all have to start admitting to ourselves in this new age, that we already know. We're already in a state of gnosis. It exists right now. Okay, enough of the rant. More of the messages. All right, so the first message for the viewer is: admit the reality of your power. Admit that this is something that exists right now in this moment, and it's up to you to take hold of it. Like I said, I guess I've already just kind of blown the cover. I've blown the cover. It's fear, it's guilt, it's shame, it's all those things that are holding you back. You know, you need to dive into that to explore. You already know this message was imprinted in you originally. It was brought to your attention again as you got a little bit older, and so on and so forth. And I am here again, Spirit is here again to hammer that into your head. You get that in your head, young man or woman. You just do it, okay? Just be inspired, follow your life's path. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm breaking into. And I don't have to hope anymore. I know that I live in this now. I know I live in the abundance of wealth and prosperity, health, protection, enlightenment, joy, love. Yeah, love. All right. So aside from admitting the reality of your power, I want to end this message. Spirit wants to end this message with something fun, something that will represent your past, present, and future in song. And this is something I would love to do all the time. We'll see if we have time for it, in future videos. But these are your daily songs, and you'll get a little message as to why you should listen to these songs today. The first, okay, these are in no particular order, but in the order I've listed them. is Prince, When Doves Cry. Now, there's a message in there for you personally, or in general. You take it as it resonates and leave the rest, I guess, just like they do in tarot. But Prince, When Doves Cry. That's the first song. Okay, go check that song out. The Moody Blues, Nights in White Satin. Now, some of you are going to be experiencing the song for the very first time, and I can feel that energy. I can really feel that energy. I'm not trying to get too excited. Not trying to get too crazy about that, but I feel becoming, you know, a slick, sly becoming of who you are, who this energy is. And this song is going to really resonate with that becoming, you know. I'm not saying that any of these songs are past, present, or future. You discern which one it resonates for you. It's all going to be different for all of us. But collectively, this is the message for the day. Keeping in mind, I've never even done this before. I've never done this before. This is just wild. This is crazy. And I think it's going to get a lot better, too. Okay, and the last song that you're going to explore today, uh, or that you're going to experience today, is Panic at the Disco, High Hopes. Now, you might go shopping, like at the grocery store, or for your pet, and you might hear this song, like maybe in the car, maybe in the store, or it's just gonna hit you, like it's gonna hit you. Panic at the Disco, High Hopes. And I'm not gonna tell you the way it should resonate with you. I guess I could tell you the way the song resonates with me, because obviously I heard all these songs earlier, um, when the message came through. But it's kind of like, and this is for me, I guess for me, for example, this would be more like this is the newest song. I don't really know the song that well, but it's like a newer song, I guess. I don't know. That takes me back to my past, where I originated. And along the journey, it's like, this is always how I was living my life. Like, I'm not able to make tons of money and tons of friends and tons of all these other things that exist in the third dimension, but man, have I been getting by on high hopes for a living. That's the vibe, You got to have high hopes for a living, and you got to be ruthless in a joyous way, you know. And that's your message for the day. I don't really have much for you. I forgot to drink my tea as part of my little ritual, but we'll close it out for this. I salute to you in all your endeavors. Till next time.